Tyler Harris. Hello?
Hi, this is Mitzi.
Mitzi, this is Tyler Harris for a short
Mitzi.
while.
Great.
Hey, it's Melissa Reese.
Hi.
Hello, how are you?
Great.
Is it just us three so far?
See, I got an
Yes.
email from Grace that one of her work meetings got changed and that she would not be able to be here.
Okay.
But Grace is the only person that let me know directly.
So, Melissa, this is Tyler Harris.
Hey.
Hey there.
Well, we've got, I saw Dr. Ames said that he didn't think he was going to be able to get on, and he sent some information in an email. Did y'all see that?
And that is Dr.
Isn't it Ames, A-M-E-S? What wasn't his name?
Okay.
Did you ever hear?
Yeah, he was with,
Port.
yes, and I'm trying to think of his name, Port's name. You got it, I guess.
Melissa, can you look at that email? Because I don't see it.
It's Glenn Buck. I
Send it to-
have the email. Glenn Buck. I have it right here.
Okay.
Oh, so the
Okay.
email
Glenn.
came from Glenn?
And
I'm sorry.
in our
I'm sorry.
group was also my spouse, who is not going to be on here.
Hey everyone, it's Deborah. I look like I'm Tom Edwards there, but don't let that fool you. How's everyone doing?
Hey, Deborah.
Good.
Good, good. I was just checking in to make sure everybody was able to get on Zoom, and if anybody had any questions or anything. I'm not planning on staying on here because y'all got your own group going here, but did anybody have any questions or concerns about anything?
We were just clarifying. Melissa, you said you got an email from David Ames?
Yeah, I think I'm just trying to look back. He responded, I thought, to everybody saying he wasn't going to be able to attend and sent some information. I'm trying to look back.
And I'll interject here and just say that this is another reason why it's good to have the recording that I'll provide you after your meeting so that you can share it with people who are unable to make the meeting. You know, because we've all got jobs, you know, a lot of us, and things that come up at the last minute. And this is just a good way to document the hard work you guys are doing. Okay?
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Well, I'm going to let you go and let you get on with business. Just remember to try to set a date for your next meeting, and then I can set that meeting up for you and email that link to you right along with the link to this video for this meeting.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Take care.
I guess it is. Let me see it. David did just, I guess, respond to me. Did you all not get anything from David?
I did.
I have not been able. I'm searching my emails right now, and it's not coming up.
Let me try to send it to y'all. I don't know how it got just to me.
So is David Ames the doctor
Yeah.
Yes.
who was with Glenn Buck from Port?
Yep.
Okay. And
And I don't,
Grace
you
was-
didn't hear anything from Glenn?
I didn't.
Mitzi, did you get what I just sent?
Hold on, let me.
And
And I just sent it to you, Tyler, too, just to have.
okay. I'm probably not going to, since I'm not on a computer, I've got to,
Okay.
Yeah.
and I will look at it later.
All right. Yeah, I see.
So really,
It's listening
So
group
they're just
stuff.
so there's just three of us on this call, correct?
Correct.
Okay. Mitzi, I spoke to you a couple of hours ago, so I need to tell Melissa. And Melissa, again, this is Tyler Harris. I'm just simply a volunteer in the Craven County area that was at your table.
Right,
And,
right.
And I am unfortunately, I'm at another board meeting today that begins at
Okay.
3:00. So I just stepped out. So
Okay.
I don't have the most time. I apologize for that situation, but I am calling in. So I'm going to, again, not have much time. So
Right, right.
however you want
Well,
to
maybe-
start, however you want to.
Yeah. Maybe we need to, well, that's okay. If you want to, you need to go, that's fine. Mitzi and I can talk just about possibly sending out maybe another email to see when a better time for everybody and kind of,
But I can report to you what I have done when you get
okay,
to your about ready.
okay.
Go ahead.
So do you want me to do that now?
Yeah.
Okay. And what I'm reporting to you about is and this is an outcome of the Craven County Opiate Task Force that the Craven County Commissioners created, and there were a number of recommendations that came out of that. And then the commissioners did fund some of those activities in their July 1 fiscal year budget. The one specifically that we were agreed to talk about is dealing with preventive education in, I'm going to call it the school system.
Mm-hmm.
And y'all feel free to stop me at any point. So what has now happened is the school superintendent has convened a meeting with educators as well as counselors to discuss how to go about deciding upon a program to implement in the Craven County school system. Craven County is 106,000, 14,000 students in the public education system. And she, in her research and, talking about something that is an evidence-based program that hopefully has some history, and realizing that educators are, already saddled with more than they can really do, but finding time to do this, but yet they're realize the value of what this could mean as far as preventative is concerned in the system within their curriculum somehow being implemented. I will let you know at the conclusion of their first meeting, and certainly I was not there, and they used a couple of articles. One, and I can't tell you the source, but it's entitled "Preventing Drug Abuse Among Children and Adolescents, a Research-Based Guide for Parents, Educators, Community Leaders." And the other one that may mean something to you is the National Institute on Drug Abuse, Preventing Drug Use Among Children and Adolescents. And, I should make a copy and send that to you all, that of those two references, and then what they did in their meeting of February the 4th with some principles that were pulled out of both of those articles that the committee that was assembled could agree upon. And I'm not going to go through that, but again, I need to send that to you. They also agreed, and by the way, they talked about, it's quite a bit of difference from, say, K grades up through junior high, and a different kind of program for junior high, and let alone in high school. And they did talk about that. One of the comments was the educators talked about it being anywhere from 15 to 20 minutes a day to, on the other hand, 30 minutes twice a week. And they decided they would certainly, their next meeting, which is February 26th, the superintendent has invited the county sheriff to attend, the county manager, and myself to speak to the group about what this means and why it is important to implement it in the county and in the school system. So she's looking for that as well. I appreciate her openness in doing it. Now, in the meantime, there, Tom Edwards, and gave me the name of a group that was dealing in this arena that I knew nothing about, and I'm not sure our superintendent did either. I know that when she went to the North Carolina Public Instruction back last year, as she was on our committee that was dealing with the opiate committee, she found really no help and no information that anyone was doing anything in the state. So she thought they would be starting from scratch in Craven County, but that may not be true. There's a group called, what is the name? Community Impact North Carolina.
Yeah.
You all may be familiar with it. And there's the Eastern North Carolina branch regional office. I guess the whole organization is, I assume the executive director, her name is Anna Godwin. Mm-hmm. And their name has changed some over the last several years. And unfortunately, I was out of town late yesterday when I got this information, but I did speak to the regional office person, and her name is Erin Day. And and their office is in Wilson County. Yeah. And they actually have implemented education in the public school system. And I believe it's just going to be certain grades only. And she also said that there was work being done in Franklin County, in Stokes County, and perhaps others. The evidence-based program that she's familiar with in Wilson County is something called Second Step. So I did briefly Google that and can share that with you later. And you see all sorts of different prices for different curriculum that they have and different grade levels, et cetera. So what I tried hard to do yesterday is to get this Second Step nonprofit group with Erin, who has certainly offered to come down and meet with the superintendent at her request whenever, or over the phone if she wants, to share what she knows has been done and lend any hand that's possible. So I would say this is good news in the fact that we're not just reinventing the wheel, but there is some work being done out there. So I guess that kind of concludes my quick report here.
Good.
Any questions?
And I actually work with them quite a bit. Doug Green attends my Duplin County Substance Use Coalition, and Aaron is his boss. And so that is great. I have not been able to speak to DPI yet. We're actually supposed to be meeting, I think, next week because it's really going to be, more county specific and how we get it into the counties, which would be great for y'all's in Craven, and I'm glad
Well-
with everyone.
Well, and we hope that, I mean, obviously we don't want it to stop there, but, you know,
Right.
we want to, it's hard when you start something up and you make mistakes. And so as others have done it, or we can help
Oh,
others
yeah.
if we move this along. And then, you know, someone's going to have to pay for it. And, and
Yep.
but we have to find a program that they feel worthy as well. And, you know, we've got to have hopefully some experience in that. It has worked. It is evidence-based.
Evident,
So-
yep, absolutely.
So this is just the beginning from my point of view. I'm glad that you're going to try to speak with some DPI officials. Do you have that? Do you have who that person is?
Well, my contact is Glendora Higgins, and I'll ask her. That's who I work with on the regional school mental health initiative network. We're a part of that together, and so I'll ask her, and if not, who I need to, you know, who the right one. But her and I work with the mental health piece together, so that'll be a start.
Excellent. Yes, it will.
But this is great.
So Tyler,
Yes.
Tyler, this is Mitzi. I really was trying to take notes, but I need you to send me those references. Okay.
I am. I'm going to. I'm going to.
The specific.
I will. I'll send
the
you what I've
specific names.
got. Hopefully tomorrow. I'm pretty busy.
And-
I'll get to you what I've got.
Okay. And did you say
that'll
that
help?
it was okay, I'm sorry. Did you say it was the school counselors and principals that came together to meet with the superintendent?
School counselors and educators. I don't know how big a group she has assembled, to tell you the truth. I don't know if it's a dozen people or not. You know, every time you pull people out of a classroom or in their setting, they're behind that much more.
Okay, I know.
County commissioners did allocate in the budget $20,000 for
wow.
substitutes. So that was, you know, a positive thing to do. So it doesn't come out of hide.
And Mitzi, it is being recorded also, so that will help.
Okay, yes, thank you. And I
Okay,
will
I'll
tell
give me a-
you, because I think you know him, Tyler, Brett Baker. Do you know who I'm talking about?
I
Okay.
do, and he chairs what's called the CSAP meeting, I guess Craven County Substance Abuse. It's part of a coalition, and I'm not a board member. I just attend many of their meetings as a volunteer. And I did get an email from him about his looking for an evidence-based program. I shared with him kind of where things were. That was a week ago. So
Yes.
do you know him from the conference or some other location?
I just met him down there at New Bern at the conference.
Yes.
And I asked him, and he emailed me and sent me a link that's a SAMHSA link that has evidence-based program. And so I will share that.
Would you forward that back to me as well?
I'm going to send it to everybody.
Yes. That's good. He, by the way, Melissa, he works he works for Marine Corps Air Station Cherry Point in their program. I don't think I should call it a counselor, but whatever his title is, in the educator in the program for probably mental health and substance abuse.
Okay.
So so I'm glad he's around.
Yeah,
So,
nice.
folks, I hate to do this, folks. I really need to get into this meeting.
Yeah, no, understandable. We can send an email out to everybody to schedule our next one.
That'll be great. In the
Okay.
meantime, I'll get the material out to both of you. So I'm sorry for this confusion, but anyway.
No, no problem.
Thank you both, and you know, we're together with the little bits and pieces. We're slowly putting it together, I hope.
Yeah, I agree.
Okay.
Wonderful.
Mitzi and Melissa,
Thank
thank
you.
you both. Okay. Goodbye.
Mitzi?
I'm here.
So, I mean, I guess it's just you and I. And he did share quite a bit in the community impact and the which, you know, I live in Wilson and I work closely with them, Anna and Aaron and Doug, and and I know they've done a lot of great things here in Wilson. So that'll, if Aaron can go and help him, or, you know, that school system, Craven, that'll be great for them. The problem is going to be, I mean, it really needs to start at the top, you know, DPI on down into the school system to get the buy-in from the others. And once, you know, even I know we had talked about at our meeting, once Craven gets going, maybe that superintendent, you know, talking to others about it. But I haven't.
I'm
Go
sorry.
ahead.
You mentioned Glendora. Was that what you said?
Yeah, Glendora Hagen, Hagins. She is with DPI. She is my contact, and like I said, I'm on that committee with her. And so we'll be meeting next week. So I'll be able to. I haven't seen her. Last week I was at a conference, so all week. So I haven't been able to speak with her about it, and you know who is the best contact and what we need to do on that, you know, end of it yet. So hopefully by the time we meet again, I'll have, you know, some information to be able to share.
Okay. So I think we just need to, have you ever done a doodle poll to get people to vote
No,
on a time?
but I can try. I'll be in the office tomorrow.
Okay.
I can try to send out a doodle poll for everyone to
Okay.
you know, get some dates together, because I think we're going to have to, you know, reschedule.
I do too. I think that's the best approach.
Yeah. Okay.
I sent you an email with the link that
Okay.
the person sent to me. So you should have it now. I'll send it to everybody.
Okay.
And we just need to, you know, get a way to get input from people. The simplest way to get input that I know of is something like a doodle poll, to just put a few, you need to come up with a few times that work for you, however many you can come up with, like 4 or 5 times, and we just need to send it out and vote and see when the most people can do it.
Okay. That sounds good.
All right.
Do that. Yep. Well, thank you. Thank you for getting on, you and Tyler. And I know things come up, so hopefully we'll try again.
Right.
All right. Great. Well, thank you so much.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.